We have been discussing different topics on the reality, and on this final edition, we will be reviewing different topics and issues discussed. My name is Njoki Kihiu, and before we get into details, let's have the news roundup. A very good evening to you. I trust you had a lovely day. Many thanks for joining us on Ebro Africa Prime Time News. My name is Njoki Kihiu. The Medical Practitioners and Dentist Board warns the striking doctors against interfering with the operations in private and mission hospitals. The board statement was drawn to yesterday's press statement by the Secretary General of the Kenya Medical Practitioners, Pharmacist and Dentist Union, Dr. Ouma Oluga, which threatened to call for a 24-hour complete stoppage of clinical services in all private hospitals, private clinics and mission hospitals on Tuesday next week. The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission has extended the deadline for the aspirants to submit forms for election campaign financing. Through a statement, the poll agency opted to extend the deadline by a day owing the overwhelming number of applicants. This even as the opposition has since come out strongly to protest against the electoral body's timeline for the next election, terming them as unpracticable. The Amani National Congress ANC has today officially endorsed its party leader Wycliffe Musalia Mudavadi as its presidential flag bearer come 2017 general election. Mudavadi was endorsed during a celebration to launch ANC Women League's charter held at the party headquarters in Nairobi. More than 180 households from Oasis village in Malindi town are on the verge of being demolished after the Department of Physical Planning and Urban Development within Kilifi County gave an order that the houses be demolished within 21 days for lack of construction standards. Thank you so much for watching Ebro Africa Prime Time News. My name is Njoki Kihiu. Do have a lovely night. Tracy.
We set out to create a minivan with the most unique exterior styling, smart technology at your fingertips, and a cabin that's as comfortable as it is versatile. But what about safety? The Kia Sedona is an IIHS top safety pick, something the Toyota Sienna can't claim. Sedona, the minivan that has it all. Discover the new Kia.
Welcome back. I am glad you're watching The Reality with me, Njoki Kihiu. And as I said earlier, today we are reviewing different topics and issues discussed on The Reality before. Some of these issues are: polygamy or monogamy? What form of marriage would you prefer? The indiscriminate love. Loving people unconditionally without caring where they come from or what tribe they belong to. Family and career. How easy or how hard is it to balance between a family and a successful career?
Rising now, carrying me closer to the sun.
At the beginning of this year, the parliament passed a marriage bill which officially legalized polygamous marriages in Kenya. What did people have to say about that, and why do some people choose to be either polygamous or monogamous?
Kwa majina ni Benjamin Dishu. Mimi nafanyia kazi hapa town ya bodaboda. Hata watatu naweza oa.
Me, I don't support your bill. Sema tu mtu akae na mke mmoja, of which you are supposed to be faithful to that one wife.
I don't support it. I can never get married as a second wife.
Mimi kama mwananchi wa Kenya, tumeona ya kwamba ndio tuondoe umaskini. Lazima tuweze kuoa mabibi wengi vile inawezekanavyo.
Isipokuwa sasa ni mahali tumefika kama vijana, unashindwa hata na ule wa kwanza juu ya hela. Unaona? Hiyo tu ndio inatuzuia.
My name is Wanjiko, and personally I don't see anything wrong with getting married to someone as a second wife. If the person loves you and you love him, there's nothing wrong. And at the end of the day, sharing is caring, so why not?
Hata mimi kama nataka ni serve by example, ninapanga kuongeza bibi ya 4. Tayari niko na bibi watatu na ni kabila tofauti.
Juu mimi nataka hata waoe hata kama ni 100. Bora title lead unapewa na logbook ya gari.
Swali ni, hebu imagine umekufa, Yesu amerudi. So na mke wako na uko na wake wawili. Biguni utaishi na nani?
I don't support. Hata kama ni 5, wanaweza kukaa chini, waelewane na waweze kusukuma maisha, kwa sababu sasa hii population ya wanawake kwa wanaume is 13:1.
Na wamama pia wajue, wakiolewa hata bibi ya 4, akuwe loyal kwa vile wako wengi.
Are you an individual looking for a job or an organization looking for an employee? Your work has been made easier. Welcome to MyCV Limited, a platform where best employers and employees are found. At MyCV Limited, we value the years spent in school and years spent in growing a company. To meet your new employer, visit www.mycvlimited.com. Register and upload your CV and other supporting material and stand by. MyCV Limited, where best employers meet best employees.
There are many reasons as to why some people prefer one form of marriage over another.
I am married to one wife. She's called Mary Wangeshi, and together we have 3 daughters. Well, for me, being a Christian, I think that is like the only option that is available for Christians. And that is how I am monogamous, and I like it that way, being a monogamous person.
To many young people, time for a large family is no longer a possibility. Careers and personal development is the first priority. Not John Robe, a businessman and director of Roma School in Uthiru, who from his youth always desired to have a big family. This is what made him to marry 3 wives. He is a polygamous man, and a proud one for that matter. I caught up with him at his Uthiru school, where he spends much of his time. He took a break from his work to show me where he lives, and that is when we had an opportunity to have a chat.
I'm a married man with 3 wives, and proud to be a father of 11 children, 5, 4, and 2. Yeah, I chose to be polygamous because I felt that that is the best way to live my life. And secondly, I needed a big family. I did not want to stress my one wife with so many children. Yeah, that is why I'm polygamous.
In this house lives a couple that has been together for 66 years of marriage. To them, family is not only important, it is everything. They are the founders of Daystar University. I visited them to find out what is the secret of a long-lasting marriage.
Number 1, I think, is purity in your relationship.
You need to be committed to the one you are married to or going to be married to. And that means that you need to spend a lot of time together, even after you become married.
What is Coca-Cola? Is it an excuse to get together? Since 1886, Coca-Cola has been passing on smiles from generation to generation. We've been giving kids scholarships, like the early birds and the all-nighters. And you get to enjoy what matters most. Coca-Cola. Drink up.
In Kenya, we have experienced many cases of tribal clashes from different parts of the country. But have you ever thought of how different we would be if we loved people for who they are without caring what culture, tribe, or community they come from? Loving people indiscriminately would change negative perceptions that people usually have about other cultures. We all still want God's forgiveness. Meet Mr. and Mrs. Munene, to whom love was and still is greater than culture and even race.
I know, Miss Clara, but that's just so hard to do. Yes,
Kitty, please share with us what were your parents' reactions when you introduced your husband to them.
No, because it was, my parents are still in the US, so they were introduced to Adam's long distance, like by phone and Skype and things like that, and they were actually really positive to the whole idea. And I think they could just...
good guy.
Yeah. I think they could just tell in my voice, like, how happy I was, how balanced I was, and they could tell that he was a good person to have in my life, so... It was actually my mom who was like, so when are you guys getting married?
With love being defined in various ways, the Munenes define it based on companionship, and this has been the greatest pillar hitherto.
Love to me is when I spend quality time with my wife. Love to me is when I get good food from my wife. Love to me is when we sit down and discuss some stuff, play games, read Bible together, watch movies together, watch documentaries together. So love to me is a companionship that we have with her. So that's love to me.
It feels good in my heart, in my soul when you're here right beside me. I don't ever want this day to end. We can watch the fire, have a Coke and just sit here beside me. Take a little of my heart again. Yeah, my love. There's a song in my soul when you are around me. You make it easier to sing. No one can stop me when I taste the feeling.
When he lets his chest hair really grow.
When a chick puts too much makeup on her face, till you're like, she's lighter on her face than her feet.
Well, I like PDA, which is public display of affection, and my boyfriend is not a PDA person, so yeah, that's I think the one thing that I don't like about my boyfriend.
To be sincere, I truly love my girlfriend, but she doesn't handle criticism at all. She just blows up.
I hate it when guys think they can get away with hair on their armpits. Is it in or on, whatever. But hair on the armpits is a total turn off for me. Like, just don't. Girls clean up their armpits, so what's your excuse? Just clean it up, please.
He loves playing too much FIFA, and that's actually very annoying because I love attention so much, so yeah, it's boring. At this moment, you can be talking about something, but then he jumps into something else. Yeah, that's what I don't like about him.
Don't forget to turn the lights off.
I won't.
Even at the home of the black stuff, they dream of a white one.
Happy Christmas.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on.
Family must be the most important thing that anyone would want to have. For one to be able to maintain their family perfectly well, they have to work very hard. But the problem is how to balance the two, family and work.
I would like you to tell us how to balance between a successful career and a family.
Well, it's important to realize that both are critically important. You have to succeed in your career. You have to be good at what you're doing. And usually you will not succeed if you are strictly 8 to 5 or 9 to 5 person, especially in professional work. I mean, if you're in a job where you just come to a desk and push papers and then at 4:45 you go, that's different. But if you're in a job where you want to make an impression and other people's lives are directly affected by your input, then you have to give extra time, which often cuts into private time and family time, but it's a sacrifice you have to make.
I think it's a concerted effort by my husband and myself together, particularly as the children are young. Now that they're a little bit older, it's easier, but particularly when they were young, we made the decision not to be involved in things at the same time. So even with our teaching schedules, we coordinate so that we teach on different days.
So you work hard to get the work done in the office so that when you commit time to your family, it is privileged time for them. They know that they have you there. That's how you strike the balance, not by strictly keeping to 9 to 5 and then saying, no, I've knocked off. That's not the way to do it.
But then trying to find time for your spouse is the other challenge as well. So that goes through seasons and ups and downs, but we try and take the time. Maybe we can't do it in the evening because we're home with the kids, so we'll take a lunchtime and say, let's go out on a date.
Some jobs are very demanding and media is one of them. This has created a very controversial mentality that women in the media industry are not homemakers or wife materials. How true is this?
I believe that your family should be your first priority and everything else should come second.
Part of them are homemakers, part are not. But being a homemaker, it depends on the personality that one has.
Personally, I believe that women in the media are homemakers. I think it's about time men and women get viewed at the same level in terms of family. Because even if they're not always there, even I believe men are always not there.
I think that women in the media are not homemakers and will never be homemakers. This is because most of them do consider that their careers are much more important than their families.
Hello. Can I help you, sir?
I'm just about to begin my journey back.
Really? And where's that to?
Back to my mom and dad.
What do you say I be your co-pilot?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, hold on. Sorry, my name's Jennifer, but my friends call me Jen.
My name's Cooper, but you can call me Coop. Is it possible for me to refuel with some carrot juice?
Carrot juice, huh?
I want to be a pilot when I grow up, and good eyesight is very important.
Smart. Could we have 2 carrot juices, please?
Certainly, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cooper, so you want to fly planes when you grow up, huh?
Yeah, but this is the best plane, Jen, so I only want to fly this plane. Oh, Dad! Do you want to be my co-pilot?
Hi there.
Oh, hello.
This thing has so many games and so many movies. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Hi, madam. Would you like to go back to your seat now?
Oh, no, I'm good. Oh, wait, do you think their mom's okay?
Oh, she's doing just fine.
When I'm a pilot, you'll be able to fly around the world even faster.
Well, that's a shame. It's so nice up here.
Indeed, every person has a choice to make when it comes to love, family, marriage, and work. But in all this, we have to sacrifice. Thank you so much for watching The Reality. Your views, comments, and opinions are all appreciated. From me, Njoki Kihiu, and everyone who made this show a success, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2017. Until next time, God bless.